On the evening of August 24, 79 AD, Pompeii felt alive. The streets were warm, filled with laughter, and the air smelled of fresh bread. Families ate dinner, merchants counted coins, children slept peacefully. Above it all, Mount Vesuvius stood silently, unaware, or so the people believed. No one could imagine that in a few hours, the city would vanish forever. Pompeii was a city of contrast. Wealthy villas sat alongside bustling markets. Statues adorned temples. Graffiti covered walls. Jokes, insults, declarations of love. The air was thick with the smell of food. Fresh bread baking, olives curing in the sun, wine fermenting in large jars. Merchants shouted prices. Children played in the alleys. Dogs barked. Birds flew overhead. Life moved quickly. Yet no one noticed the mountain's quiet presence. 17 years earlier, an earthquake had rocked the city. Cracks appeared in walls. Temples were damaged. People rebuilt. And soon they forgot. Small tremors were ignored. After a while, even nature's warnings became background noise. Comfort was found in routine, security in the familiar. Yet beneath the city of stone and clay, danger was brewing. Late in the afternoon, the sky began to change. A column of smoke rose from Vesuvius, barely visible at first. Some citizens stared, curious. Others shrugged and returned to their business. Ash began to drift down like light snow. People laughed nervously, unaware of the storm to come. Lamps were lit, windows closed. Families prepared dinner. As night fell, ash grew heavier. Roofs began to sag under the increasing weight. Breathing became more difficult. Lungs burned. People moved cautiously. Children clung to parents. Dogs whimpered. Torches flickered through clouds of gray. A baker continued kneading dough. A merchant checked his coins. A mother whispered prayers over her sleeping children. No one realized the mountain was about to awake. The darkness swallowed Pompeii. Streets vanished beneath ash. Confusion spread. Screams echoed between stone walls. Families ran blindly, slipping on rooftops and staircases. Fires burned without oxygen, glowing through the haze. The city became a labyrinth with no exit. People turned corners, hoping to find safety. But the danger was everywhere. At the darkest hour, Vesuvius unleashed its deadliest force. A surge of superheated gas and ash raced down the mountain. Hotter than fire, faster than escape. Nothing survived. Stone walls offered no protection. Families, children, animals, merchants, all were swept away. Bodies froze in their final moments. The city did not burn, it suffocated. Time itself seemed to stop. When morning came, Pompeii no longer existed as a living city. Streets were buried under meters of ash. Homes, temples, markets, all vanished. No voices, no footsteps, only silence. Rome moved on, unconcerned. And Pompeii waiting for centuries to tell its story. Nearly 1,700 years later, explorers uncovered a frozen city. Footprints mid-step, doors half open, people caught in their final actions. Bakers still had bread in ovens. Merchants still held coins. Children's toys were scattered across streets. Pompeii had not decayed. It had been preserved, nature's time capsule. The volcano erupted in two phases. First, ash and pumice rained down slowly. Then, the deadly pyroclastic surge, gas at 500 degrees Celsius, swept through the city. Hundreds of people suffocated in seconds. Thousands were buried under 4 to 6 meters of volcanic material. Nature's power had erased an entire city, silently and without mercy. Pompeii fell not to war, not to greed, but to human complacency. Life goes on, and humans believe danger is far away, until one night changes everything. Cities rise, people thrive, but time and nature do not forgive. Pompeii's ashes do not scream, they whisper. The story of a city frozen forever reminds us. History fades, whispers remain. Subscribe to Timeless Whispers.